The call to prayer fills the morning air as the sun rises on Rafah. Inside this refugee camp, Palestinian families were scrambling to scrape together a meal in order to break the fast during the month of Ramadan.
قطاع غزة ده نية نموت للبطيء اللي كانش من الصواريخ من الجوع اللي كانش من الجوع من الجفاف.
With the conflict between Israel and Hamas now in its 6th month, the humanitarian situation in Gaza is more critical than ever. Some 1.5 million Palestinians crammed in refugee camps are facing daily shortages of food, medicine, and even water. Meanwhile, the aid that's allowed to enter the enclave still only represents a fraction of what's needed. The humanitarian emergency recently prompted several countries to look for alternative aid supply routes, including by sea and by air. But the parcels which have begun to fall from the skies in recent weeks only represent a drop in the bucket. Land access, meanwhile, remains severely restricted, with Israeli forces accused of blocking and even attacking convoys. But the country says it's doing everything it can to let more aid into Gaza.
Israel has gone to great lengths to increase the amount of aid that we are able to inspect. We have increased our capabilities by adding manpower, extending working hours, adding additional scanning equipment, all which have brought us to a point where right now we can scan 44 and inspect 44 trucks an hour.
The U.S. recently announced plans to build a pier off the Gaza coast in order to open a new aid corridor via Cyprus, an operation that could take several months. But in Gaza, time is in short supply.